You may be expecting someone to introduce me, but I'm not like all the other guys. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Narco, top 1 player in the world for several seasons, and I'm risking my life teaching you how to become a pro player in a matter of days, giving you the most valuable tips and tricks you'll ever find. Sit down, relax, and enjoy. Sometimes you run all the match trying to equip yourself with a vest level 3 and a couple of adrenaline, but you just can't find them for one of the following reasons. Reason number 1, you don't know where to look for them. Or reason number 2, there are so many good squads out there that they took the platform, killed the butcher, or they managed to get every airdrop as soon as it drops. Now, in order to fight those squads, you have to be very well equipped yourself before engaging. Otherwise, depending on your enemy's skills, you may not survive. A good way to prepare yourself mentally for a good fight is when you find crates full of goodies, adrenaline, extended mag, vest level 3, etc. That means that those guys who died, they have everything to win the fight, but they died because their enemies were more powerful and skilled. And if those guys didn't even bother to search for these crates, that means that besides the fact that they're skillful, they're full of goodies and resources to fight us at any time. My advice, if you get into a spot like this, forget that stupid rushing without thinking on the next step and play like you were playing in a tournament. You'll thank me later for this.
Zombies incoming!
Obviously I was not talking about this poor soul. This innocent creature just woke up in the middle of some thirsty lions, and all he could think about was to drop his zombies and pray for the best. Well, the best just happened. It could be worse. One player left, and by the way, he's a trash master. Where do you think he is? More likely than not, he's inside of this house, hiding into a corner, waiting for you to walk in and trap you into his traps and then kill you because he has no skills for a fair gunfight. I'm disgusted by those kind of players, but I'm even more disgusted with developers that allow such things to happen. Using a trash master to kill someone, a tank, a war machine, or a purifier requires no skills at all, and forces a lot of people to give up on this game when trash-talking people who use those skills and guns. We've been asking for ages to remove those toxic weapons and nerf this class, but the message didn't get to them, or maybe they took a blind eye to it. Fun fact is that on the last $15,000 tournament they had, they banned Trap Master, tanks, purifiers and war machines. Now my question is why? Well, I can answer that question myself. Because some of the participants were complaining about it not being a fair competition, having those items on the battlefield. Now, dear developers, why would you allow those items for us on a daily basis? Why would you make our Battle Royale as toxic as multiplayer or even more? On your Discord server, you said that you're happy that we give you feedback on a lot of things. So then, ask us if we would like to have a no toxic BR. And I can guarantee you that 9 players out of 10 will agree with that. Or else, I request an answer and a very good reason for keeping the Battle Royale as it is right now. You made multiplayer unplayable. Now you're trying to bring all that toxicity to our battlefield. I really hope you fix that. And please hear us, or else I'll leave this game and take my beloved audience with me as soon as a better game comes out. A lot of people and friends of mine have left the game for this reason. They find no more joy in playing this game, and I'll do so as well if I have to. Here is my message. Take it if you want, or leave it. It's up to you. When you rush into a full squad, make it properly. Even though you rush from a helicopter, a car, or even jump from a mountain, do it all at once, so your enemies have no time to realize what the hell is going on. And when they do realize, make them wake up back in the lobby.
Taking you.
Drop has been delivered.
Enemy down.
The airdrop is coming.
Using adrenaline shot now. Adrenaline shot now.
Using adrenaline shot now.
Don't leave your teammates behind. Either all of you have a vehicle to move from point A to point B, or none of you go anywhere. Now, please observe that this vehicle has only 3 places, and the other members of my squad have been left outside. He doesn't have a vehicle himself, or a snowboard to follow us. As I don't want my squad to run around like a drunk cockroach, I took 2 with me and drove slowly to keep the third one close till he finds a vehicle so we all can move together towards our next destination.
The TV there. Roger that. Enemy spotted!
Enemies have been here.
One of the most effective ways so far of avoiding getting a huge amount of damage during your combat is to slide perpendicular with the direction where the bullets are coming from. For example, if someone suddenly shows up in front of you and starts shouting at you, a perpendicular slide with that will be if you slide to your left or right slide. Same thing if someone shoots you from behind, just slide forward if enemies are shooting at you from your left or right side. But to make you faster and efficient, try to turn to your enemy while using the sliding technique. Let's see it on slow motion. Now, why will turning and localizing your enemy while sliding help you? It is because during the sliding process, it is very difficult for your enemies to hit you with any bullets. And that's the time you have to respond on his attack and take back the advantage that he has over you, given the fact that he spotted you and shot you first. Now, please don't think that you can have as much time as you want in order to perform this technique. Everything has to be fast, usually under half a second, which is the amount of time that it takes to perform a slide. If you're not fast enough and not accurate enough, then you may have a little bit of a problem. If sometimes or a lot of times you are crouching instead of sliding, then there is definitely something wrong with your settings, and I'll be more than happy to help you with that nightmare. Check the first link on the description, which will take you to another video of mine on how to improve your movements. Now, pay attention to this. Teammate number 4 died in a brave fight near the docks. He went into the revival flight, and I've just picked him up with the helicopter. Me and the other 2 teammates, we already have 150 HP and vest level 3 from the platform. There is an airdrop coming and we're heading towards him. Now, my question is, what should I do with the number 4 player? A. Should I let him loot the airdrop first because he has nothing but a pistol and most probably will be the first one to die if we meet a squad? B. Me and the other 2 players should jump into that airdrop and grab everything we find there. Meanwhile, teammate number 4 will drive the chopper for his own safety. Or C. We just jump in there, grasp everything, and we can run away into a safer place to share everything in between. Go on, soldier. You have 10 seconds to decide. If you need more time, pause the video, think, and then write on the comment section which option you've chosen before going any further. If you've chosen A, congratulations, your answer is correct. As I've said, me and the other 2 teammates already have 150 HP, vest level 3 and weapons to fight if needed. Therefore, there's no need for us to rush into that airdrop. I need to make sure that number 4 gets that vest, adrenaline, and gunsmith first, before anything else. So that way, I'm gonna have a full squad back and I'll be ready to fight if someone dares to attack us. B is not the right answer in this particular situation, but it could be if me and the other 2 teammates would have had only 100 HP and vest level 2. If so, we could have jumped and used that adrenaline. Meanwhile, teammate number 4 would have driven the helicopter on top of us, scouting the area for our own safety, and by the time he would land the chopper, he would have had bullets and adrenaline left beside the airdrop. And C, well, this is what the most common squads do. They jump all together, grab everything they can, and most of the time they don't even share anything with you. There's no order and discipline, and those kinds of people can be defeated very easily. Now, if there's nobody coming from the revival flight, it doesn't really matter the order you get to the airdrop. Even though I think the aggressive player should be prioritized to get to the airdrop first and be fully equipped in case you meet another squad that wants a piece of that cake. Like George Washington would say, discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all.
Move here to get armor.
Ammo here.
Soldiers, my mission ends here. My second YouTube channel is now on. This channel will be dedicated exclusively for live streams only. Go ahead and press that follow button if you want to see some real action. The link is in the description. I was Narco, #1 in the world for several seasons. Let me know if you have enjoyed my tips and tricks to bring you more. Cheers, mate.